What's up, guys? It's another a scary uh episode of October Talk. Ooh. And with me today, I'm not alone today. Well, I'm alone in my room, but I have somebody here, and that's our photographer Justin Pezold. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Hey, Justin. Justin, how the heck are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Been better, been worse.
Very, very innovating right there.
Yeah.
So what, really quick, because I had Alex on here a few weeks ago. Kind
hmm
of, kind of talked about what he's been up to since quarantine. I've kind of talked about what Cody and everyone's been up to with the season 4, but you're not in season 4.
No,
At least
I'm
not
not
yet.
in most episodes.
Well, what have you been doing since quarantine, real quick?
Uh, well, I was on unemployment for a little bit,
Fun, fun.
which was nice. Uh, didn't sit on that real long because I didn't want to be one of millions of people once that extra money ran up scrambling to find a job. So after about a month of unemployment, I went back to work at a different job.
Fun. What are you doing
Yeah.
now?
Building boat docks and boat lifts.
Ooh,
Oh
spooky.
yeah,
Well, it's Halloween time. Everything's got to be spooky.
that's true.
Have you
Lots of time in the sun and in the water.
almost drowned in the water?
No.
Has one of your coworkers almost drowned in the water?
Well, concern aside from the boss who's the owner, there's only one other guy, so no,
Has he tried to drown you in the water?
no.
Have you found a skeleton or something in the water?
Uh, no. One day when we were working at town, though, they found a dead body in the lake.
Oh, oh my!
Yeah.
Like in the lake you were working in?
No, the one here, home base lake, but we were out of town that day.
Oh, a little suspicious, huh? The day they find a body, you're not there. You're
I
not
know, right?
around.
Yeah. I
Little.
think they said somebody fishing found it.
Was it a murder? Was it an accident? Do you know?
I don't know. I never really looked into it anymore.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I
I'm gonna
didn't even know,
sneeze.
but I don't even know if I would have known about it if it weren't for my coworker's old lady.
So did she find him, or what's up?
No, she just heard about it like in the news
Okay.
and called him to tell him about it when we were gone, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
So you were swimming and working in dead people water.
Yeah.
That's gross and
Also,
spooky.
lots of dead fish and snakes and
There's dead
other
fish, and
animals.
that's gross. Why would anyone go swimming in a spooky lake?
Oh, I don't know. These are
Man,
crazy.
that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Oh, wait, didn't you move also during all this?
I guess yeah, technically, like as soon as it happened, I moved from my apartment to a house with four other people.
Nice. Are there any ladies living there?
Uh, yeah, the girlfriends of the two other guys that are here.
Oh,
That's why it makes up four of us.
oh. You, is there going to be six? You got a lady friend?
Uh, I thought I did,
You thought.
and then that kind of got shut down recently.
Oh, was it a ghost?
No,
Oh, so was it a goblin?
no.
I'm confused. I'm confused right now.
Uh, uh, no, she was a witch.
Oh, I forgot about witches. So,
Yeah,
well, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's nice to catch up with you. But we're here to
yeah,
talk about a spooky stuff, man.
yeah.
So my topic today that I have chosen that we are going to talk about right now is haunted houses.
Oh, yay.
No, I was going to say nothing scary about that, but I feel like you disagree.
Yeah,
Now,
100%.
are you?
Hate them.
So I guess tell us, Justin, why do you hate haunted houses?
Uh, it's hard to explain. I guess same reason I hate horror movies.
Oh, man,
Uh,
thanks for answering that question, man.
yeah,
And I don't have any other
I don't know.
questions out of that either.
Yeah,
Well, so horror movies and haunted houses, like, is it just the fact that they scare you, or
yeah, 100%.
you
Don't
just
like it.
you don't like being scared?
No,
But haunted
not at
houses,
all.
so haunted houses are a little different than like horror movies because haunted houses are still supposed to be fun.
Yeah, no, not fun at all.
You would not the decor, the people acting, or
I'd gladly swap places with somebody acting.
have you ever acted in a haunted house before?
Uh, like a legit one?
Yeah. Well, look, I explain that answer to me.
Okay, so like one put on by a company, like ran like that. Actually, you have to pay to go
Oh,
in.
like
No.
okay, so like a professional.
Um, yeah,
Okay.
that's why I said legit one, like one that makes money.
Well, I didn't know what you meant. You're like a legit haunted
There
house, and I'm
for
like, what, was one that's not scary, not a
yeah,
legit one, or
no, just like a professional one.
okay,
Uh, outside of like an actual professional one for like 4 or 5 years. Me, Cody, Ashley, and a good friend of ours would go down to a family friend's house up here in Wentzville, and every year added more and more stuff to their garage, and basically had like a haunted garage, like for the kids to come into on Halloween to get candy.
okay. I mean, I'll kind of count that. Did you scare people?
Yeah, plenty of them.
What was your best tactic for scare? Well, first of all, did you dress something different every year, or were you the same thing?
The first year was different than the rest of them.
So what
For
were
the
your
most part, I was the same thing though, mostly for money reasons.
what were your two costumes?
The first year, was more of like I was kind of like a biker that looked like he had been ran over.
That's
Like
gross.
the mask was like just a face that was all beat up and stuff, all cut open and everything.
That's gross.
Yeah.
And you did this with
Uh,
children?
yeah.
That's messed up.
You know, the real little kids we'd kind of take off the mask and stuff that were real scared to come in and let them come in. It was more fun to get like the like 9 to like teenager kids that thought they were hot shit coming in there, and then you get them.
I remember when I was like, I think I was like 8 when I thought I was like hot stuff. No, I was 7. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, nothing scares me. And then like I went up to a house and there was like this kid dressed up like a werewolf in front of like the candy, and I was like, it's gonna jump up and scare me. And
Yep.
the mom's like, no, he's fine. He just ate like a bunch of candy, or I think she said like a child even. So she's like, he's like, he's
Yeah.
hungry, he's taking a nap, but I'm like, well, no, flip, no, I'm not going now. It's definitely a trap. Like,
Yep. Yeah. No, so after that, every other year, I was just a real terrifying clown.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Uh, I had a black and purple robe with a hood on it and bought this real terrifying clown mask and put that on under the hood.
So, have you ever like accidentally scare yourself from like a reflection?
No.
No.
The biggest thing I did to get people was I'd sit so that we had the table set up kind of in the middle of the garage, and I'd sit off to one side of it against the wall as stiff as I could until people were reaching into the uh, bowl and stuff for the candy, and I had a like fake plastic machete. I just bash on the ground a whole bunch.
Gosh, I think you
Worked
would.
pretty good.
I think you would enjoy a professional haunted house.
Working one,
Yeah.
yeah, be a lot of fun.
I'll tell you what, because I've told you I've worked one before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. It, I did get scared doing it. When I heard them shout, "All right, it's like go time," and then literally flip like a switch.
Hmm.
You just hear like a loud thud from all the electricity changing and turning off and turning on.
Yeah.
and then it just instantly goes dark, and you hear all the like scary like soundtracks and everything.
Hmm.
And I'm standing in this hallway next to a hall. I'm in a room, but the room next to me is like a dim lit like hall of heads and body parts, and I'm
Yeah.
literally just standing there like, I'm alone in here.
Yeah.
That was scary, but then like honestly, the fact that like I had to break character when someone would leave and I would check my phone or stuff, that's what helped me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, this is see, there's not that scary. This is fake. It's okay. So
Yep.
no, I think you should work one. I think you'd have a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah. I think I would too. I keep telling myself every year I need to try and do it, and then it's not until October rolls around that I remember to do that. And at that point, it's too late.
Well, I mean, well, no, not necessarily. Like throughout October, like you could volunteer. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to get paid from a haunted house
Yeah.
for working one. Most of the time, you need to like work one for like 4 years for free before you could like actually get paid to work at one.
Yeah.
But I know like through the because like when I was working one, I know that like they were short staffed, and my friend had this was like her like third year that worked it. I think she was
Hmm.
like, they're always like, hey, if anybody knows anyone that wants to do it, just for hits and giggles, go
Yeah.
ahead. And she had messaged me and my wife, and they're like, hey, do you guys want to do it? And I'm like, this is random. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But no, it was
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think the hardest part, like I think in Colombia, it might not be terribly hard to. I mean, I'm sure it's not the easiest still to get in with one of them there. I think it's even harder up here in St. Louis though, because I'm sure they've got plenty of like actual actors trying to like find jobs when like the theaters and stuff aren't going in the
Yeah.
wintertime. And I'm sure they try to get on at those places.
So the way it's kind of seemed to me is that to me it's kind of like a circus
Yeah,
where like you'll rotate like I'm not saying people do this often, but like with like circuses or like carnivals, like you'll rotate the
the people
company.
out.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the company, like because this guy I was talking to, he was like, oh yeah, I was like working a few years at this one, then a few years at this one. He's like, nah, I'm at this one in Columbia. He's like, probably next year I'll go to St. Louis, you
Yeah.
know. And I'm like, okay, so it's like a traveling gig because there are some haunted houses that are open like year round,
Yeah.
and they get good business, but you have to like you need to build up a reputation in the haunted house community,
Hmm.
which is a very quiet community.
Yeah.
Probably just because nobody really thinks about it.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I'll tell you what. You feel like a movie star when you do it because it's a show.
Yeah.
It's
For
something.
sure.
Yeah, and so you literally have to go to wardrobe. You gotta
Hmm.
pick an outfit that you like versus but you got to well actually no
It's
you
got
know
to fit the theme
yeah,
too.
yeah. So you don't even go to wardrobe first. You get where you're going to be at. So you get like your stage, or like your
Hmm.
room, or your room is like your stage, and then you might need props in that room, or you might not. If you don't need props, like you could talk to the director or the head of the place. If you want like a knife or shovel or machete or something.
Yeah.
But then you got to pick a wardrobe that works for you, but also works for whatever room or stage you're at. So like after that, after you do all that, and like you of course got to sign a waiver and stuff, which is normal.
Yeah.
After that, you go over to makeup, and you literally sit down in like a star makeup chair, and there's
Hmm.
like professional makeup workers there, and there's a giant mirror in front of you and a bunch of lights like you would see in a backstage place, except more run down because it's a freaking haunted house.
Yeah.
And yeah, you go through makeup. They'll do your hair if they need to. And it's really quick, but it's very precise.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then after that, you get taken to where you're at. You have time to warm up, time to talk to the people before you and the people
Hmm.
after you, because you work with each other. You give like the person I was working with was like, hey, I will scream like something along the lines of like, hello, my pretties.
Hmm.
And she's like, when you hear that, you'll have about 20 seconds to get into place on
Oh yeah.
wherever I want to be.
Yeah.
And you also have to listen to other people, because I'll hear people. You'll learn that like you'll hear people like 2 or 3 rooms ahead of you.
Hmm.
So that gives me even more time to prep. And then if you hear
Yeah.
them shout like someone's name, then you'll tell the person behind you and be like, hey, this person's coming up. His name is Mike. So
Yeah.
let's f with them. And then then you talk to the person behind you, and then and there's always secret doors and stuff, so you can like follow a person pretty far.
Hmm.
But you gotta be careful. You gotta hear for your cue.
Yeah.
At the same time, so I can't be walking too far and miss my
Yep.
cue. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot more elaborate than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But like then again, like you don't think about that because when you're going through it, you're not thinking, oh, they must have put a lot of work into this. You're thinking, how the
Yeah.
heck do I get out of here? So
Yep.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah. That
Everything.
definitely sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to work one.
We got to hook you up next year
Yeah.
and get to because I'm sure in St. Louis, like there's probably even like mini ones. Like it doesn't even have to be a major one.
Yeah.
So why don't you like them?
Uh, kind of like you said already. They scare the crap out of me.
Well, like, but you don't get like an adrenaline rush.
No.
What do you?
I'm
What,
just like, get me out of
so
here.
what? What is your thought process going through? First of all, how many haunted houses have you been through?
That I can remember.
Wow, how traumatized were
Two.
you? Two.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Um, the first one I don't remember. It's
Ah,
been a long time.
were you
Uh,
like single or double digits?
Probably single.
Dang.
Yeah, it's been a while, like a long while.
I think I was 8 when I went through my
Like
first
I,
haunted
I
house.
honestly don't remember hardly anything from that. I just remember not liking it.
My
Uh,
my first
but
haunted house, I was 8 years old,
mhm.
and I walked in, bunch of dead bodies. I was like, oh, that's creepy, whatever. And I didn't know they locked the door behind you,
Oh,
which makes
yeah,
sense. And we
yeah.
turn the corner, and I see this closet door shaky. It was all animatronics, like nobody was actually
Hmm.
there. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, something's gonna pop out of that closet. Like I knew it was going to happen.
Hmm.
And I was like, whatever. But for some reason, when it popped out of the closet, it was like the scariest thing to me.
Yep.
And I run backwards and the door's locked, and I'm like, I am trapped in here.
Yep.
So, anyways, your second time,
Second time was senior year of high school, so I would have been 17 then.
you were 17, and you were just like, so you were, you were, you're pretty grown,
Yeah.
and you were just like, this is scary
Yep.
as a teenager.
Yep.
The flip's wrong with you.
Just not things I enjoy.
So how do you know you're not going to enjoy it now?
Because I still don't enjoy horror movies.
Well, when was the last time you watched a horror movie?
Um, on my own free will or forced to.
Justin, a lot of these a lot of these follow-up questions you're giving me, uh
Uh-huh.
normal people don't usually ask.
Yeah. Well,
I guess no, when was the last time you watched a horror movie?
just in
Regardless.
general would have
Yeah.
been I gotta think about it for a sec. Because I'm trying to remember which one was the last one I saw.
Did you watch it in your house currently?
Hell no.
Okay, well, did you watch it in your old house?
No, it's been several years.
Wait, are you serious?
Um, yeah.
Was it Insidious?
It was either that or it was A Haunting in Connecticut, and I don't remember which one was more recent.
A Haunting in Connecticut was more recent than Insidious, but I will say Insidious, when you watched that was like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So A Haunting in Connecticut, so it was probably like 6 or 5 years since you've seen a horror movie.
Yeah.
What? First of all, I heard A Haunting in Connecticut sucked. I think your problem is you haven't seen a good horror movie.
I hated it.
Okay, well,
Like, not in the fact of, like, this movie sucked, as in, like, it scared the shit out of me.
what scares you? I guess is it jump
Uh,
scares?
there's that. I think a lot of it also, like, it gets in my head.
Oh, like like
And then I
like
think about it too much.
like
Like, I don't really like a lot of psychological thrillers either. Not even, like, necessarily horror movies, but like just psychological thrillers I'm not a fan of because it gets in my head too much.
Like, do you think it's actually going to happen, or is it just a topic that scares you?
I don't know. Like, for example, with like A Haunting in Connecticut,
Yeah.
like after that movie, after we watched it, I then had to drive home. Keep in mind, it's like pitch black outside. The whole time, I was worried something was gonna pop up in my rear view mirror that wasn't supposed to be there.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
The worst is when you realize there is something on like your rearview mirror, but it could be like a spot or like a bug or something.
Oh, I mean, like I thought like something big was gonna pop up
Well,
in there
no,
that wasn't supposed to be there.
well, yeah. When all right, little 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 technical difficulties there. No, little technical difficulties there. We're back.
Yep.
Um. Anyways, no, like I remember one time I think I was playing a scary video game and I was driving home on like a freaking dirt county road, and
Mhm,
there was like a fly on my back window,
mhm.
and like normally it's not scary, but it was something that wasn't supposed to be there,
Yeah.
and I noticed it. So in my mind, it was like the giant creature in the freaking video game,
Hmm.
but in all reality, it was like a little spot on the window.
Yeah.
So I wasn't
Well, see,
sure.
the reason I was so worried about it when I was driving home after that movie is because like near the end of it, like they're driving away from the house and this person just pops up in the back seat and they see it through the rear view mirror.
Is that how it ends?
No, it's not how it ends. That's just later on in the movie. Like it's I don't know, 15, 20 minutes from the end of it.
Hmm.
So again, because it was a person that popped up in it, I was worried I was gonna see a person pop up in my rearview mirror
What
that wasn't supposed to be there.
what would your reaction be if like you look behind you and some dude's just like, "Hey."
Um, I'm probably just bailing out the car at whatever speed it's going.
You can be going 65 miles an hour. You're just like, bye. Just
Yep, I
jump.
am rolling out that sucker.
poor that poor guy's probably gonna be more scared than you.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. It's been a while, and like I definitely did not choose to watch either of those. I wasn't pushed into it as hard for Haunting in Connecticut as I was Insidious, though.
Who pushed you to watch Insidious?
My college dorm roommates.
That makes sense. Oh
Yeah,
no,
I was
no.
like, yeah, I don't want to watch this, and they're like, oh, you gotta watch it with us. Like, a couple girls are coming over to watch it with us. I was like,
Nice,
yeah, I still
nice.
don't want to. They're like, no, you gotta watch it. I was like, fine, I'll watch it, but I'm staying over here in my corner.
But you know, the girl's there. You didn't really like scare cuddle with the girl.
No.
He's like, no, no, everyone's dead to me.
Yep.
Yeah, but you forced me to watch Insidious.
I did not, because I
Yeah,
did not watch it with you.
no, 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 you didn't watch it with me.
Oh, okay.
I watched it. I watched it with someone else. No,
Oh,
I came over. Here's exactly what happened. You jerk. I
okay.
I got off work. It was like 9
Mhm.
o'clock when I got off work, so I'm headed to your place to hang out, right?
Mhm.
And I know Adam
Mhm.
was there. I know your brother was there, and we had another friend there.
Yeah, that sounds completely accurate.
Yes, that's all it
Because
was.
everybody was always over
That's all it was
there.
that summer. Those four individuals, and
Yeah.
I went downstairs as
Mhm.
normal. Well, I went in and said hi to your parents, chit chatted a little bit. I
Yeah.
think I got like apple juice to drink or something because I was like thirsty. Anyways,
Mhm.
I go downstairs and I'm like halfway down the stairs. You guys hear me, and y'all are just like, John, we have a movie to show you, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're watching movies. I was in video game mode, and you guys are like, no, 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 no videos. We got a movie to show you. I'm like, okay, what's the movie? They're like, Insidious, and I thought it was Inception.
Mhm.
And you're like, no, it's Insidious. It's like a scary movie, a spooky movie. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking we're all going to watch it. All of a sudden, Adam turns off the lights, says, you need to watch this in the dark. You and Cody are like, yes, the dark. You three go into the other room with the light on and
Mm-hmm.
play pool the whole time because
Uh,
you guys refuse to watch that movie, even like a snippet of it, leaving me
yeah,
alone with this other person who's like, "Oh yeah, I've seen this movie. It's a great movie. You should watch it." And I don't like any of your guys' judgments.
yeah, that sounds accurate.
And I was forced to watch this whole movie in the
Yeah,
dark with this
yeah,
person while you three were having a grand old time.
yeah, that sounds accurate.
You jerks.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear you be like, "Oh, they forced me to watch a movie about Connecticut." No,
You see, you purposely watch horror movies.
well, not so
I
much.
don't.
No, well, no, not so much back then. I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
I was like, it was like selective horror movies.
Yeah,
You
but see, I
know.
don't watch any horror movies.
Well, okay, hold on. No, call me a liar. I guess I was starting to get into like really get into the horror genre, but I wasn't quite there yet. Like I just saw The Shining. Like I was working my way up.
Yeah,
You
see,
guys.
like, before that, I think one of the last horror movies I had seen was, like, Jeepers Creepers 2.
That's not even like that scared the crap out of me.
Yeah,
No, no, not that.
hated it.
No, not that. I put a magnet
Oh,
on my filing cabinet. And
ah.
it was like a stack of magnets, and it didn't stay. And I thought it stayed. All of a sudden, I heard like something moving, and I thought it was behind me. Well, I thought it was my wife, but
Yep.
I was like, no, my wife's in the other room. So I went to go look behind me, like, what's behind me?
Yep.
But no, it's just these magnets. I
See,
found.
that's the problem with haunted
No,
houses.
but I got like a rush now, man. I'm like ready to go.
Nah, that's not a rush I enjoy.
It's the same as going through a roller coaster.
No, it's such a different
How
rush.
is it different? You got that adrenaline going. You just got your blood
Yeah,
pumping.
but like I like this
You
adrenaline,
wanna
not I hate this
you want
adrenaline.
to chew on some nails and look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, no,
Come on, man. It's the same as a roller coaster.
no.
It's the same adrenaline as when like you talk to a pretty lady for the first time.
Accurate.
I don't. Oh, yeah, are you that? Is that equally terrifying to you or something?
Oh, well, not terrifying, but very nerve-wracking.
So, so it's like
Because
it's
I'm always like, what do I
it's
say?
like it's like Justin, it's life or death right now. You must pick one of these doors. This door is a haunted house that will last about 20 minutes depending how fast you run. This door is a room full of pretty ladies and you have to get at least two of their phone numbers. Go.
I'm taking the second door.
Oh, five phone numbers then, I guess.
Still second door.
Really?
It could be 100 phone numbers. I'm taking the second door.
What if it was like a 3-minute haunted house?
Probably still taking the other door.
So what will it take for you to go through the haunted house? Or what if you're blindfolded?
Uh,
No, what if
then
you're
how am I gonna make it
okay? No,
through?
no. What if you're blindfolded, but you have the most trusting friend with you? I know it's not me, but you have the most trustworthy friend with you to guide you through the haunted house.
Maybe.
Who would that friend be?
Um,
You
I
don't
don't
even you
know.
don't even know. You don't trust any of us.
Just because it's a haunted house, I'm. I almost might have to go Adam because I know how he is going through it because
No,
he was with me the last time I went through
no,
one.
no, no! Don't give me that bull crap. We need to have Adam on the show. Like he's technically a part of this in a weird way. But anyways,
Yeah,
no. We need to have Adam on here because I feel like Adam now would f with you a little bit.
yeah, that's true.
So, no, okay, nope. Okay, more technical difficulties, everyone. We're almost done here.
Yep.
Anyways, I don't look, Justin.
hmm
I'm gonna watch a scary movie with you. Okay.
No.
What if it's Alien? You ever watch Alien?
Like Ripley,
Yeah.
Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Th-
really consider that like a horror movie.
That's literally like one of the most iconic horror movies of all time.
See, I don't really see it as a horror
Well,
movie though.
what was not scary about that?
That just seems more like a sci-fi kind of movie to me.
It's a sci-fi movie. It takes place in space.
Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's more like a suspense movie than a horror movie.
What's they're kind of the same.
Yeah,
Like suspense, thriller, and horror are all in the same
like
genre.
Alien definitely like I haven't seen the original, but I saw what was the newest one they came out
Oh,
with.
Alien Covenant.
Yeah,
That one was
like
scary if like you've never seen or heard about Alien before.
see, I hadn't really seen Alien before that. Like I've seen like Alien versus Predator,
That counts.
but like
That counts.
okay. But even like that one, like it's definitely kind of like has you on the edge of your seat at times, but like it doesn't seem as intense to me as like other horror
See,
movies.
you need to watch the first one, like the original one. It was like 1979 or something like that when it came out. I
Okay,
probably just botched that date real bad. Anyways,
a
no,
while
no,
ago.
yeah, a long time ago it came out. No, you need to watch that because like it's very much a pinnacle moment in horror movie genre,
Okay,
and like people were like throwing up watching it.
okay.
How
Yeah,
scared
just
they were.
I don't know. To me, Alien doesn't seem like as much horror as something like Insidious or, like I said, Haunting in Connecticut or Texas Chainsaw
But like
Massacre.
so like well, we do not have enough time to talk about all this. I get what you're saying, but technically those are all in different genres of horror.
Okay.
Like A Quiet Place is a horror movie, but the
See,
average.
that's what I consider like the psychological thrillers is like A Quiet
Did
Place.
you watch A Quiet Place?
No, I've just heard about it.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's actually really good.
I
It's
don't
really
know.
good. No, you like it. You like it. It's scary, but you like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just see like even like the show Lost got in my head at times,
What
and
the
that show's
fuck?
not scary. But when you live by yourself in 100-year-old house, kind of gets in your head at
No,
times.
what's scary is when you watch Signs when you're a child and then you get traumatized by it. And then when you finally live, like literally in a cornfield, you're just like, I guess I'll give this movie a second shot. That was
Yeah,
me. That's what I did.
yeah,
I had to literally walk outside next to the cornfield at night and like stare at it for me to know that like it was a fake movie.
yeah,
I don't know why that's what it was, but like, I don't know.
yeah,
So I like haunted houses, by the way.
yeah.
I never
I
got.
figured as much.
Yeah, I didn't really talk about it with me. I like them. I went to one recently. I went to the pre-opening of Fear Fest here in Columbia. I went through all 4 attractions, and it didn't scare me as haunted houses used to. But I think I finally got past the barrier of like, oh, it's fake. It's just for fun and laughs, and that people can't touch you.
Yeah,
Because even after working in a haunted house, like I was still kind of like get scared, like oh my gosh, oh what's going on, dead babies, you know. Even
yeah,
though knowing firsthand that it's fake, because I even went through the haunted house that I worked at, and I was like oh my gosh, but I don't know, like this time I'm just like laughing because I'm just like this is a fun time.
yeah.
Does that make me a psychopath?
I don't know. I mean, Adam's the same way.
Well, I mean, Adam, we need to have Adam on the show. We
Yeah.
so, but anyways, you got anything else to add besides the fact that you're a pansy?
No, I think that summed it up pretty well.
All right, well, Justin, thank you so much for joining me today with
Yep.
this episode of October Talk. We're going to look forward to having you the rest of season 4. Try to get you in there once or twice.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's really good, really good. Glad to hear that pandemic treated you well.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Glad to hear that you are moving up in this world. You're
Trying to, anyways.
trying to, So awesome. Well, that's everything for today, guys. Let us know what you think about haunted houses or I guess horror movies. What movie should Justin watch? You know? Let
None.
us know. He goes none. Let us know. Let us know if there's any like year-round haunted houses we should go to besides the McKinney Manor. That's a whole different discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Talk to Cody Pezold about that. And yeah, you got anything else?
No.
All right.
That's about it.
Well, this is JC Radio October Talk, and we are signing out. Peace.
Bye.